What up YouTube, this is Ben here with BAF. I'm gonna show you guys today my 2020 lineup for bait bass fishing. So the only thing that's probably not good for spotties, but I love BFS fishing, is my Daiwa Gekkabijin. It's pretty much saltwater rated off of there. It's a great reel, it casts great, does everything great for BFS. I have it paired up with my major craft, my Benkei rod. It's a 6.2 I believe, 6.2 or 6.5 BFS rod. It's a great rod, it does everything. It's super sensitive, so I have a little tiny jig with a little tiny shrimp imitation plastic. Yeah, overall super sensitive. It has a super nice parabolic bend, but why I like it for the saltwater, it doesn't have too much bend, so once you hook onto a spotty, you're more likely to get it out. This is the Gekkabijin BFS rod. Nice little rod. Super finesse BFS. Nice little click drag. Perfect when you hook up to a big fish. Makes it sound nice. The next rod I'm gonna be using this year, it's my Curado. It's my BFS. It's not really a true BFS reel, to be honest with you guys. It doesn't throw anything lighter than probably 1/8 of an ounce, but it's great for anything heavier than 1/8. So this is primarily going to be my smaller jerkbait, maybe my smaller finesse plastics, anything in that 1/4 ounce range. It's a great casting reel, and I have it paired up with just a simple Chronarch California or Californian rod. It's a little cool rod. I mean, I don't need anything sensitive, but you can see it has a pretty good parabolic bend. It has a good backbone, really good backbone. It doesn't start bending till that first ring. And yeah, I think for finesse applications, especially for spotties, sometimes you have to go real small, but you can't throw real small stuff on like the heavier gear. It's gonna be great. It's cast great. It's not really saltwater rated, but you know, it is what it is. This is the Curado with my medium light rod. Great action for jerkbaits. Pretty sensitive for anything that's bottom dwelling. This is a good little finesse rod. Super lightweight. Something blew up right next to my jerkbait over there where it landed. See if we could catch something. Oh no, it was a duck.
Pinche pato cerote.
The next reel on the lineup, this is more for actual spotty fishing. This is my Shimano Exsence DC SS. It's a sick DC. It's saltwater rated. It has the big handles just to crank those fish in super hard. I think it's 100 millimeters with the power knob. So if I get anything big, it stands zero chance. So my plan is to throw a lot of big jerk baits. Like this is a Dual Realis jerkbait. It has a super sick macro color, and yeah, I have it paired up with this medium heavy moderate action St. Croix rod. I like this rod for the same reason. It has a nice parabolic bend to cast these things out there, but it has a super strong back end, so nothing's gonna get away from me. And pretty much I'm doing mainly jerk baits, so that's why I paired it up with the Exsence DC, just because I'm able to cast super far, and I don't have to worry about wind knots or bird's nests or anything, just because it's DC powered. So I could just bomb it all day and not worry about anything. I'm thinking about pairing this up too with maybe like a 9-foot rod, so we could hit up the surf more, do a little bit of surf fishing for halibut. But yeah, we'll see what 2022 brings. So the Bass-X is a great rod, and this is the one I'm thinking. Could throw big jerk baits, big crankbaits, pretty much anything that sinks, just because it's gonna bomb it out there, and I could get max casting distance. The great thing about this reel, super nice click drag. You hear that? Imagine when you hook up to that huge one, gets your heart pumping. The effortless casting, super effortless. That's that DC power for you guys. The last rod, and pretty much what's going to be doing all the fishing this year, is my Zodias 7.5 medium heavy with a fast tip. This is for everything that's going to be bottom contact. I have it paired up with my Shimano Chronarch G. This is another saltwater rated reel. I think you could get them here in the US, or might be a Japan exclusive. It's made in Japan, so you know it's a good quality reel. I paired it up with this super sick Zodias rod. It's a, like I said, it's a medium heavy fast tip with the monocork handle. So it's supposed to be extremely sensitive. It's really sensitive for the price. And the main thing, obviously, if you're catching spotties, you want that super fast tip. And then you want all this backbone. You see that? It doesn't bend. You have to put a lot of power to bend this rod out. Because bodies, they'll dig into the rocks. So you have to have something real strong, real powerful. This thing has a, I think, 90mm handle. It's not the biggest handle, but it's gonna crank these guys out. So yeah. This is the Chronarch G. It's based on the MGL Chronarch, but it just doesn't have any magnesium. But it still casts super far, almost as far as you see. As you guys can see, we're gonna try to bring you guys more videos this year. These are some of the rods that I'm gonna be using. I have other rods that I use for bass fishing, but this is going to be my 2022 saltwater lineup. What reel you got there, Ovi?
I have this this awesome Daiwa Coastal on this Rebellion Daiwa rod. Daiwa everything. We love Daiwa over here.
Did you get it because it matches your sling?
Yeah. Same colors, blends in with the environment.
Hell yeah, dude, that's a sick rod.
It's the best rod I own.